Good morning, everybody. As you can probably tell by this video, let's just skip to it, shall we? I'm getting my coil removed, and I am terrified. I have heard mixed things. Some people have said that it is worse than putting it in. Some people have said it is the closest thing to birth you'll experience, which is logical. Some people say it's not that bad. It's actually just, you take it out. It's not like anything foreign is going into your body, so it doesn't hurt. I don't know. I don't know. I have had my coil in for 5 years now, and there's been nothing wrong. It's just it needs changing. So I am not going to get it replaced. I am actually just going to get it out and see how my body is, just because I have found in the last year I am tracking my cycles a lot more, and I actually really like being able to see my body for just what it is and not having external hormones impacting it. So I am thinking about getting maybe an Aura ring or an equivalent to track my cycles. I do have an Apple Watch, but I don't think it does the same. It doesn't really do your menstrual cycles as clearly as I would like. So I'm getting it out today to see how my natural cycle is, to see that everything is, fingers crossed, healthy and everything is working fine. It's a scary thing. It's really scary. So I have got to start the day with that. But before I do anything, I need to get some breakfast, and I'm going to go to the gym beforehand. So I'm just going to take you with me on this week to see how I get on in terms of that whole drama, plus working, plus lifestyle and fitting fitness into all of that. I've just made myself an omelette. I think I've earned it. Oh, normally I would prefer it a little bit more gooey. It's all right though. I'm going to have this omelette now, and I've just edited my panto video, and I'm so glad. Honestly, if any of you are thinking about starting a YouTube, just do it. I think for me, I didn't want to start because I knew that I didn't have a big platform, and I was thinking, oh, I'm not going to get any views, so it's just going to be embarrassing. When actually now, I could not care less. It is genuinely the best memory book, and I've just watched my pantomime back, and like even that, the vlog from last week, I forgot about some of the things that I'd even recorded. I've met so many young girls who come up to me and ask how you got the confidence to start filming, and it isn't even about the confidence, it is the self-love and the self-worth that you know that you can do anything you want to do. Everybody is living in the same world. Just because there are societal norms and certain expectations that other people put on you doesn't mean you have to follow them, because all of them is just other people's words and other mutters that you don't need to, like, what is the worst that could happen? It's not a learning curve, and there will be stuff that I post that I think, oh, I wish I didn't post that, or why did I do that when I thought it was cool at the time, and it really wasn't. But I can laugh at it and I can just sort of go, well, that was stupid, rather than just never getting myself to the point of feeling a little scared and challenging myself. Anyway, massive ramble. I'm going to eat my omelette now. My burnt crispy omelette, but it's fine. Goodness me, it's cold. And I've just started to film when there is a big truck reversing. Brilliant. I'm going to really embarrass myself, but I don't care. It's too far gone now. I have been practicing a southern accent for the last week now, because obviously I finished my panto and I want to start a new show. So Bonnie and Clyde is a show that I'm wanting to do for ages. There's a few others that require a southern accent. So my plan of action, my new project, is to master the southern accent. And it is so difficult because, like, certain words, like, I feel like I have to slow down. I can't talk fast in accents. I don't know if it sounds even slower to somebody else, or I don't know, like, I think I talk quick anyway, so maybe slowing down is a good thing. But I have been practicing and it is so difficult. Singing in an accent, I'm fine with. I've done that since I was little. But talking in an accent, no. No. So in the car, I've been like putting southern podcasts on and like copying their words and copying how they phrase things, because while I might be able to learn like a certain part of the script, I need to be able to improvise just in case. Obviously, fingers crossed, if I did get the part, I would learn all the lines and it would be completely fine. But of course, like, other people might forget their lines, I might forget my lines, I might stumble, and you do need to improv. So if I only learn the pieces of words on the page, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I need to practice and master this accent. And every time I'm in the car, I'm practicing, and it's not getting easier, everyone. It is not getting easier. But anyway, long sidetrack. I am at the gym now, and I am going to train back. It is freezing, and I haven't got a top underneath, which I should have done. So do I train in a hoodie the whole time? Probably, because do I want to get hypothermia? No. So I'm going to do that now. It is, what time is it? It's currently 1 o'clock, so I have 2 hours to train, get back, eat something, then go get my doctor's appointment out the way. I'm overthinking it. I'm really overthinking it. Right, I'm going to train so that it doesn't get in my head. I don't get scared. That was such a good session. That was really good. I have just pulled up at Sainsbury's now, and I'll show you actually my list, my food shopping lists. Do you know what? For my friends, they're so iconic because I am just so, I don't know what the word is. I was going to say finicky. That's not the right word. Whatever word it is. So we've got where like me and my boyfriend are this week plans wise, and then we've got what he buys and what I buy, because he's buying the stuff that's fresh, that obviously he can just walk to the shop and walk back, whereas for me, I'm going to go to the actual big shop. But obviously I'm going to the doctor's, so I can't buy the fresh stuff because it'll go funny in my cart, and my cart will smell of raw chicken. So we've split it up, and so by tonight we'll have a full food shop. That's hard to say. So I am going to get all the dry stuff and like the heavy stuff, just so then he doesn't have to carry it, because what's the point in carrying it when it's like a good 20-30 minute walk, which is just ridiculous. That's the only thing with living in a city. I love being so close to everything, but food shops and stuff like that, you have to drive out of town to go to a food shop, which is just not too much. So I'm just doing it in Wirral whilst I can, and then before I drive over. I've just come back and from the doctor's. It was okay actually. The lady was lovely. Like, I cannot express to you how kind she was to me, because she could tell I was nervous. It was all right. She said to cough when she took it out, because apparently, like, I don't know what opened, something opened and it makes it easier. I don't know, but it worked. And she was like, oh, you weren't impacted. She was like, you were fine. And I was like, yeah. I was like, are you meant to be like upset or anything? She was like, no, some people just find it hurts more than others. And I was like, oh, okay, so it doesn't hurt now. I'll keep you updated. I've just washed my hair because doctors always just stress me out so much, but I'm feeling all right now. I'm surprised. I thought I'd feel a lot worse. I don't know how it's going to be. We have this just in case of an emergency. Maybe I don't need it though. I don't know, hopefully don't. I've just got my Honor, you can't really see, my Honor joggers on as well, which is so comfortable. So I'm just trying to preempt as much as I can, because I know that when I got it in, it really hurt about 2 hours later. So I don't know how it's going to be. But I'm just going to carry on doing my normal routine. I've got an idea of like a Wagamama's dish. I've got udon noodles, I've got miso soup, so I'm going to do like a broth style thing. I don't know how I'm going to do it properly yet. I haven't thought it through yet. I don't know whether to do breaded chicken or cooked chicken, but I'll see and I'll show you when I try and make it. I think I'll do that straight after I brush my hair and dry it, so then I can still have an early night, because it's currently 6 o'clock, so then I'll eat at like 7 and then get back into bed at 8 and then movie night and sleep at 10. That works for me. It's bedtime for me now, so as you've seen, I didn't make that miso soup type thing like I was planning on doing. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow instead, just because we got so hungry that I thought, you know what, if I get this wrong and it's not nice, this is not the time to be trying out new recipes. So that was saved and I'm going to do that tomorrow. But I am now ready for bed, except from my heatless curls that I'm going to do right before bed. But I think we're going to put a film on. I'm thinking Bonnie and Clyde, just so then I actually know the story. So then when I go to auditions, I'll actually understand it. That's my thinking anyway. That's my suggestion. I don't know if we're actually going to do that for our movie night choice. But I will speak to you tomorrow. I have work 7 AM. So it's going to be an early start. My belly is still not sore, which I'm surprised about and hoping that it just stays like this. I don't know. But I will keep you updated on that. And I will speak to you in the morning when I'm up bright and bushy for work. It is currently nearly, 5 to 7. I'm starting my shift today. And I've just got in the car, driven here and realised that I forgot my meal prep that I did yesterday. So I'm gutted because I was so excited. My belly is still not sore. I thought it would be. But I'll keep you updated. I need to run in because I really need to start logging on and getting through my emails. My day is done. It is now around 3:10. So I need to head off to the gym. As I was saying before, I'm going to try and get there before every single man and his wife and his dog and his cousin and his brother go to the gym. So I'm going to put my hair up. I also need to put that part in, it's not straight. I need to put my contact lenses in and then leg it basically. I've already got my gym clothes in my gym bag, so I can just get changed when I get there. And I'm going to train quads. I think it's a quad kind of day. I like quads when it's a rubbish day outside and I can just go hard and heavy and feel better about myself when it's done. I had a really nice day today. Like, I feel really positive. That was the best day I've had since moving from part-time to full-time, and I'm really happy with it because people were talking to me more, and I think the familiar faces do make a difference, whereas when I was on weekends I didn't see many people, so it was the case that I was just like a stranger in the office. So it's looking up. I'm really happy. So hopefully it stays that way. And fingers crossed I get through it really, especially this first month, because obviously I'm getting into a new routine. But less chatting, I need to get going before the gym gets ram-packed. Let's turn the country music off, shall we? That was such a good session. That was so good. Oh my days. I actually love training at like 3:30. There was enough people so it wasn't dead. There was a good energy and it wasn't everybody from work. Ah! I knew that was going to happen. So, shush. So, I'm going to go back to Liverpool now. So, I've kind of gone to and from different ways this week, but it's fine because I had a good session. It was worth it. I am going to make the miso soup thing that I told you about yesterday. I'm really hoping it goes well because I've built this up in my head now and I was going to have it last night. Obviously had them noodles instead, so I'm having it tonight. Fingers crossed. The only thing is I don't know about the chicken. It'll go one of two ways, but I can't care at this point. I need to go home and I need to shower and get cuddled up because we were in bed by like 8 last night and it was so good because honestly, like, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I actually probably went to sleep at like 11 or 12, but because I was already lying in bed, I got the energy still. And I was obviously like, my mind is switched off, whereas most of the time, if I'm in work at 7, sometimes I can just like get ready for bed at 10, and then before you know it, after you've like watched a film, I had a few snacks, or that's what I do anyway, but then it'll be like midnight, 1 o'clock, and that is just not sustainable. I can tell it's getting busier. I can tell everybody is walking into that door right now. Right, before it gets too late and before I ramble too much, I am going to head home. It's 5:30, so I'm assuming I'm going to hit work traffic, so please wish me luck. Starting off, tonight was an emotional night. I was a nightmare. So, last time I spoke to you, I was doing planning tea. It didn't go well. It literally was awful, and I got upset and I was crying. So, we move on. It was an awful night. It was just, I didn't even film it. Like, the broth had gone like gloopy, the noodles had gone soft. It was awful. On another note, look at these pyjamas. It's got a different top, but I've gone with these for now just because I got a bit hot. These are from Hollister. So I said to my boyfriend that I wanted these like maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe even a week ago, and he came home and surprised me, and they're so cute. They are so soft. It is time for bed now, and I've got my hot water bottle again ready for bed. So I'm gonna hope tomorrow is a better food day, that's for sure, and hopefully wake up similar sort of time and have a good start tomorrow. It is currently 10 to 7 in the morning. I'm tired. I don't know if you can even see how foggy it is outside today. It is awful, but we've got here on time. I was actually really worried this morning because me and my boyfriend were gonna go get a coffee in like the little cafe area and like have a relaxed morning, and then on my sat nav it said the same yesterday, that one of the tunnels to go from Liverpool to Wirral was closed. So I had about an hour and 10 to get ready, which is, to be fair, just pushing it. I should have really got up at 5 o'clock, but we're getting there slowly but surely. I am gonna have my toast in work today because I didn't get time to eat it right now, so I'm gonna run in and shove my lanyard on, get going, and try and just be a bit more energetic. Yesterday was a good day, except from the disaster of last night where I tried to make the soup, it all went wrong. It was one of those where, you know, when like the last thing just pushes you over. I didn't realise how anxious I was until everything went wrong. And when I say everything, obviously add a little bit of perspective, it wasn't the end of the world, but it just felt like it in that moment, and I got myself so overwhelmed and so flustered. But it's fine, it's over with now, and I remembered my meal prep today, yay! So it's not all bad in the world. I am just on my lunch break now, and I thought I would go on a walk. I normally do, to be honest, because I've got my coffee from the coffee van that came round our office earlier, and I kept it. It's a white mocha. It's insane, considering the guy does it like literally out the boot of his van. It's incredible. So I've just got one of these, and I'm currently staring at the sea, which is actually a really pretty view. It's an alright day. I thought it was going to rain, to be honest, so I feel quite good about it really. So I'm going to walk around here for 30 minutes, get my steps up, and then back to the office, and I'll probably eat my lunch when I get back to the office because I bought a chia batter from the coffee van as well. Me and my boyfriend were talking about going to the Trafford Centre tonight because we're actually going on holiday next week, and I haven't got any clothes because all of my clothes are winter wear really, and I don't really know what the weather's gonna be like. I'm not too sure, so I'm gonna have a look at like thin cardigans and stuff like that, and maybe skirts. Gone to the Trafford Centre in the end. Look what we found. Best thing ever. Guess where we end up? We always end up in Waggers every single time. So we've got the chicken gyozas, I don't know if I'm saying that right, fried chicken and donburi's, I think. Is it new?
It's new.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, real fitting. You do? Right there. Go in there. We're meant to have a decaf tonight, and we haven't got one, I don't think.
No, we will.
I don't think we do.
There's no way they're not going to do decaf.
We will. There he goes. Do our little mugs fit in?
Stood up, yeah?
Yeah, he does actually. It's almost like he was built from the same company.
Yeah, we're that.
Wow. It's now bedtime, and I am so excited. I have got the matching top now for my pyjamas that I was showing you yesterday, because the small was just that little bit too big on my shoulders. Obviously, I just don't have the boobs. Like, I just don't have the boobs to fill it out, so I had to get a smaller size. So we got that from the Trafford Centre, and as you can tell, we got the coffee machine. It was a success. That coffee machine, to be fair, we just made the decaf, and it is a difference, like it is worth it. So overall, I'm saying it's a successful shopping mission. I didn't actually find anything clothes-wise for myself though, and I'm a bit gutted. I wanted to get a black coat and I wanted to get a black bag, and I just didn't find anything. It just wasn't hitting right, so maybe that's either an online trip or another shopping day out, I don't know. But I think with bags, I'm just too picky. I want a black bag with gold, and all of them are silver, so bit of a nightmare really. But that'll be another day, and I'm gonna head to sleep because it's another 7 AM start tomorrow. I remembered my toast, I remembered my lunch, I remembered my coffee. I forgot my ring. I left it on the side when I was getting ready. But it's not the end of the world, at least I'm still in work, and I'm on time. I'm about 15 minutes early. This morning we got up, guess what we used? The coffee machine! It is nice, it is worth it. We were looking at one for ages. We got a coffee maker, we got a frother, and we got the starter kit. We're going to do an order, I think, later on to get more of the pods when we decide what we like. But I've also got syrup coming today, which is exciting. I might go to TK Maxx and see if there's anything syrup-wise. I might just see you after work because I've got a shorter shift today, so there's not even like a break to vlog in. My dad has just texted me actually to say that he is by my office. So on my early finish, I'm going to go meet him for a Nando's, I think. Either a Nando's or, I don't know, I don't really know what's here. But we're going to go for lunch. So I'm going to have to try and find him in the car park because he is currently waiting for me. I'm going to, do I do a bit of makeup for the gym? Probably not. It's just not worth it, is it? Nando's. Yay! Hello. I went shopping and I did get a few bits. I'm not going to show you just because this will be posted before my boyfriend's birthday. I didn't get anything for me, just him. I only wanted to get like tiny stuff anyway, so I'm saying I'm happy with that. And then I literally went straight here to the gym and I got in my head. I was looking on LinkedIn and that's what stressed me out, to be honest, because I was looking at loads of people's yearly recaps, what they've done in the year, and I just questioned myself. Of course, everybody lives differently. Social media, for one, is just highlights of everything. And different people have different priorities, and I will have prioritised other things compared to them. They're where they are, I am where I am. Very different choices regardless. I could never be them, and I never want to be them. It's just, I was overthinking. And like, it's frustrating, it really is. And I think for me, like, I was content based for a while where I was posting double the content that I'm doing now, and I loved it. But then I got in my head and was wanting to focus on career more in terms of my professional life, and then I wanted to go back to content, and then I wanted to do coaching, and then I wanted to do TikTok, and then I wanted to do YouTube, and then, like, you know what I mean, it just spirals. And I've had one of those days again where I just have questioned if my values and my choices are right. There's nothing I can do to change them, but I think I've just got overwhelmed with choice on what I want to do next. It's great having choice, but also very overwhelming, and I think I just got in my head. So, long story short, I went to the gym. Being in my head, I do feel better after going to the gym and finishing my session. I still do feel very overwhelmed. I don't know if it's hormones related as well. It might be other circumstances that I can't control. I'm hoping so. Like, I feel like this is just an overthinking moment and time will pass. So I'm going to quickly head off home and speak to you when I get back. I'm looking at my glasses and I swear these used to be straight. But now, why are they so wonky? Oh, anyway, I've had a shower. I feel so much better. I really, really, really needed to. I feel like the reason I just felt so rubbish was because I felt grim. Like, I felt grim in myself, and then obviously comparing other people. Like, I just felt gross. My skin wasn't, like, nice anymore. I obviously didn't wear makeup, and I don't want to get used to wearing makeup every day for work, because I think that is a bad routine to get into, because then you're so used to seeing yourself in one light that you almost get disappointed, and I don't want to be like that. But my skin was bad, and I think I just got a bit upset about just how I looked, which is horrible, and I don't like being that way inclined, and like, yeah, I just got in my head. But I feel better now. I have got changed and we've decided we're going to have chicken pasta for tea. So we've got breaded chicken in the oven because it's so much easier. While I would love to be the person that made the pasta sauce and did proper chicken breast and all of that, it was either like that or a takeaway, to be honest, and it's cheap and it's efficient, so we're going with that. That tomato pasta, it looks alright actually. It's not the worst thing I've ever made. I was going to vlog my smoothie bowl, but I forgot and I ate it. But vanilla protein, success. Goodness me, it's cold. I've just put a hoodie on as well and walked to the car because I need to go get myself ready. I showed you my Eton smoothie bowl. My mouth saw it before the camera did, but it was well nice. Oh, what's happening here? Yeah, so, oh gosh, I'm so cold. I need to head off to the gym. It is currently 1:45, so if I can get my session done in an hour, that means I will be finished. It takes half an hour to get home and gym, so I get home at 1:15 and then train till 2:15. Then I get home, quick shower, and then I'm gonna go get my hair done. I am going exactly the same, always blonde again, nothing massive, nothing a big change, just freshen up because it's not even that bad. It's just like on the sides here, and to be honest, I feel really gross. Like I said to you, I was going to tan and everything. I'm still going to do that tonight, but I thought I'll sleep in it and then just wash my sheets and everything like that tonight as well. So yeah, I'm excited to just get a tan on and get my hair done, and obviously that'll make me feel a bit more put together. Then I'm going to get these redone. I still haven't really shown you the pattern on them. I'm going to get off now and be able to train in time and be ready on time for everything, I'm hoping. I want to be a bit early for my hair appointment, which is at 3 o'clock. I'm so excited. I don't have long at all. I have 20 minutes to get a shower and get to my hair appointment. I've left it quite late, but I just wanted to say that glute session, best glute session I've had in ages. I'm happy with the pump then. Good session, but I need to get my bum in gear for this appointment. Right, I've got everything, I think. I've just packed up. I'm 5 minutes late, which is a nightmare. I did text her though to let her know because my appointment was originally going to be at 5 and then changed it to 3. So I was going to struggle to make it anyway, but near enough. Goodness me, it's cold. So when I was in my chair in the hairdressers, I noticed how wonky my glasses are. So I'm going to go get them done now and see if I can just go into Specsavers and they fix my glasses, like fix the wonkiness. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm going to go in. They're open for another 10 minutes, so they might say to come back another day, and if so, I will. And we're blonde again. You can't obviously see because it is dark outside. I feel so much better. I am so glad that I got it done, and I'm glad that I planned when I got it done, because normally like I will last long enough until I need it doing, then I have to wait another few weeks before I get it booked in. And I thought to myself, I'm going to be more organised, and I'm glad I did. I feel so much more put together as soon as I get my tan on tonight as well. I'm going to be so excited. But just went to Tesco's and there wasn't a tanning mitt, so I'm hoping there is one at home. If not, we're in a very sticky situation. But anyway, and also I've just got my glasses. I don't know if you can tell, I bloody hope you can. I got my glasses straightened. I just went to Specsavers on the way out. They bless them, they closed in 10 minutes. And I was like, excuse me, can you fix my glasses? And they were lovely, they were really kind. So I have got straight glasses, I have curly hair, I will be tanned, and life's great. So I will probably speak to you when I get back home because I think my mum has made us a family tea, which is sweet. I don't know what it is yet.
Oh, I should put some fresh basil on it. I haven't got basil plant. Got it.
Mum's bought, what are they, quadruple chocolate chip cookies with dipped. I feel like I always just dunk a little bit too much.
I don't think it delivers quite the punch I expected.
I think these look fancier than what they taste like.
I do. They're not as dense as I expected.
It is bedtime. It is currently, what time? 10 to 10, so it's not too bad. It is just enough time to let me get to sleep and still have a good, what, 7.5, 8 hours sleep. So I'm happy with that. I am going to be working the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, so I will leave this vlog here because, to be completely honest, I don't think tomorrow or Sunday will be very exciting. And then the week after we have a holiday vlog, which is exciting, so I will be speaking to you then when I am away on holiday. So I will leave this here and speak to you next week.